Welcome to the Espresso with Omar Podcast. I am your host, Omar, and today I have one goal, and that's to give you a short, strong, bold shot of motivation for your morning, for your day, and for your week. On today's episode, I am going to be talking about how focus is born out of the noise. A camera lens cannot focus on a beautiful blooming flower without the bush that holds it in place. See, it is the artist who, by blurring the bush into the background, allows the beautiful blooming flower to be highlighted into focus. Just like that, our focus cannot be bolstered, cannot be strengthened without the chaotic noise going on all around us. Stay tuned. I'm going to identify two types of noise that are happening at all times in our life. There is external noise and there's internal noise. External noise is probably noise that you're very familiar with. I'm talking gossip, complainers, humans that want to take from you, government and politic conversations, social media, doom scrolling online. External noise, drama, conflict, selling going on around you. External noise. And then there's internal noise. And the internal noise is the internal conflict, the voices, the internal doubt and fears, the voices of your parents, the voices of the past, the voices of anxiety, the voices of depression, the voices of fear of the future and regrets in the past. Internal noise. External noise, if I had to really narrow it down, it looks to me like a bunch of loops. And one of the examples that I'm going to use is what I have outlined and defined as the human loop. Have you ever met a person that continues to make the same series of mistakes? They fall down and come running to you and tell you about how they fell down. Now, at one point, this was very genuine and it elicited a lot of empathy out of you. So they share a story about how they thought they were walking down this really positive path and they had some weird feelings and something in there saying something here isn't right, but they continued down that path and they hit themselves in the face. They were betrayed. They went down the wrong path. It was actually a bad decision and now they're really screwed in many ways and they're coming to vent to you. And at first that elicited so much empathy out of you because you had a deep understanding that has been all of us at any single point in time, where we thought we were making a good decision, we thought we were making a good move here, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in the choice of job, whether it's in a move, maybe you want to move somewhere different, and you thought everything was aligning correctly, but when you look back in retrospect, you say, there was a red flag there was a yellow flag there, I should have seen all these things coming, I didn't, and I hit myself in the head and now I have to start back here from the last place I remember I can be at and then try to move from here again. And this elicits a lot of empathy out of you because you know that feeling. We all know that feeling. So you're there for your friend, you're there for this person, and you provide a really good companionship and friendship, and then time goes on. And then you run back into this person and they start to tell you different story with similar scenario and feeling, different characters but similar characteristics, different setting but same plot, and they tell you that they once again got hurt, they once again made a poor mistake or a poor choice, once again they hit themselves on the head, they fell to the ground, and how horrible the world has treated them. They are the victim of external forces that they had nothing to do with. And you wonder, that sounds like the other story, but we have empathy for them, we support them, and then some more time goes on, and then they come back into your life, and They tell you another story that sounds very similar to story one, that sounds similar to story two. And you start to realize, I don't think they're noticing that they're putting themselves in the same position over and over again and making the same mistake. In those moments, I like to ask myself, what about my life? What about me has led to me being a part of their loop? And even deeper, what loops am I stuck in that I'm not seeing? What are things that I am repeating in my life, making the same mistake, going down the same path, and not realizing, missing the flags, missing the things that are telling me wrong way, go the other way? One of the reasons why we get so distracted by these external loops is because of the internal noise that we have and how they relate to that external noise. I want to kind of zoom out a little bit and go into maybe a bigger loop, which is politics. Politics and governance and political foreign affair conflicts are such a loop that all you have to do is look at history, not that far off, last 50 years, 40 years, and look at what's going on in the world today. And if you start to realize it's the same stories, same plots, different settings, different characters, same talking points from different personalities, same conflicts in different parts of the world, same conversations, same drama, same distractions, same loops, and we're all caught into it. We're all stuck in there. And once again, the question is, what about my life? What about me has led to me getting caught up into that loop? See, the reason why external noise like the human loops or government and political loops can pull you away from your goals is because of the internal noise we all have. Internal noise are the voices in your head, the voices of your parents, the voices of your past, the voices of doubt, the voices of fear, the voice that sits on your shoulder and says, why are you doing this? None of this even matters. You can't change your life. You can't change your story. Why even try? Who do you think you are? You're not special. You're crazy to think that you can control any kind of outcome. The internal noise loves external drama. They use the drama. They use the external noise to justify their existence, to justify their own despair. See, if life is unfair, if the world is objectively unfair and unchangeable and a horrible place, then it is absolutely justifiable for that internal voice to say nothing matters. Everything sucks. Life is unfair. The world is a scary place. Why try? Why even do anything? If the world is really a scary place where anything negative can happen to you and there's no one that you can trust and all men and all women are the same and there is no one out there that's a good human being, then that internal voice, that internal noise of trust no one is valid, is justified. So they have this dance, they have this relationship where the internal voices are justified, the internal personalities are justified by the external dramas that we're stuck to, by the external dramas that we are completely distracted by. But here's the beauty. The noise isn't the enemy. Neither the external distractions or the internal chatter are the problem, but they're actually the springboard to your success. They're the springboard to your meeting goals, to your growth. See, the voices and the noise are the training ground to deep focus, to deep faith and belief in yourself, to deep faith and belief in your abilities to overcome It is a training ground. It is a weight room. It is a training opportunity for you to put yourself out there and be held against the fire, against the distractions, and say, I believe in me. I believe in my abilities to overcome. It is a deep, deep practice of belief and faith in you. There's a really great story of a group of guys who went out on a fishing trip, and they're coming back on their boat. And maybe you've heard this story, and if some of you know where the story is from, comment down below. So there's this group of guys, they go out fishing, they're coming back from their fishing trip, and while they're on their boat, a storm begins. A storm comes, and well, there's an external situation, there's a storm, and then the internal noise begins. Fear and panic. They allow for these internal voices to have a reason to exist. See, if the world is scary, storm, then the internal voice of fear and anxiety and panic are valid. So they start to panic and in the presence of this storm. And while the storm is rocking their boat and rocking their hopes for the future with it, there's one guy who's just sleeping. So everyone on the boat needs to wake up that guy to tell him, you need to panic with us because we're about to die. Because there is a storm and we're freaking out and you're sleeping. Not okay. Look at the storm. Be afraid like us. And this man simply said, you men of little faith. You see, the storm will come. Governments are going to start wars. Political figures are going to try to take control of situations and make life miserable for a lot of people just like you and I. The storms are coming. Actually, it's building right now. They're seasonal and they will be here. Your world, your friend group, your cousins, your siblings, your parents, your co-workers, your boss, your community that you belong to, storms are festering. Storms are building. Drama will come. So-and-so is going to make so-and-so unhappy. So-and-so is going to get in a fight with the other person, and they're going to come to you and try to get you to panic with them. The storm is coming. It's on its way. And it's coming with one intention, to test your faith and your belief in hope, your belief in yourself. Are you able to find deep belief and faith in you and what you're trying to accomplish when the boat is rocking, when life is a mess, when the storm is coming, when there's drama all around you? Are you able to use all that drama as the weights for your deep focus, as weights and practice and training for your ability to stay locked in on the goals you want to accomplish, locked in on the problems you're trying to solve, locked in on becoming a better person, on growing, on becoming a better human for the people around you? Can you stay focused and train with the drama, with the storm, with the loops, with the political conflicts going on, with all the drama in your community? Are you able to become a better person and grow through it? Don't let the external and internal noises become your enemy. Allow them to show you the way to deep focus, belief, and faith. So you can spend an entire lifetime blaming the world you live in for your lack of achievements and success. You can spend an entire decade blaming your parents and your childhood for all the lack of joy and hope and happiness that you're experiencing. But the truth is, it's just your weight room that you could use to make you stronger, to make you more resilient, to make you better, to help you grow. Thank you for joining me on today's episode, and I hope you got a bold, short, strong shot of espresso motivation for your day. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.